And we are back with more Escort Mission the game. Because, well, I don't know. I feel like I've lost control of my life at this point. Oh, man. I think when we last left off, we carried around a rocket launcher for way longer than we should have. We dealt with an enemy that we had to freeze, aka Salazar's right hand, which was fun. Although I feel as though we may have prematurely killed something that would have been more entertaining had it stuck around and been here to torment us properly. But I digress. I think I need to save some healing items for now. I really do. I am running low. That will not be fun if I run out. And, oh boy. You know, I have a lot of ammo. Maybe, just maybe, if I shoot things before they get to me, healing items won't be a problem. Seems like a novel idea, right? Luis's memo too, which somehow got here. I mean, either someone else carried it, or Luis was backtracking heavily through all these areas. And that's, you know, I was always curious, like, why we got, assignment Ada for this game, but we never got something for Luis, like him running around. I feel like he'd be an interesting person to play as, just because he knows the terrain, he knows secret passages, that kind of stuff. Alright. The first Castellan buried by the Las Plagas deep underground below the castle. No, the first Castilian buried the Las Plagas deep underground below the castle to hide their very existence. But when Salazar released the Las Plagas, no one thought he could bring them back to life, because when Salazar found them, they were just fossilized remains. So, really, this is like an extension of Dino Crisis to some degree, because you're just excavating all of this stuff out to, I don't know, to infect the world with dino fossils. I mean, it seems pretty legit for a plan. Let's get dinosaurs to do all of our dirty work. I mean, I don't know. That's just how it seems. Anyway. Everyone knew that the parasitic organisms could not survive without hosts, that they couldn't sustain life on their own. But when Salazar and his men excavated the remains, it almost appeared as if Las Plagas were just waiting to be discovered so that they could resurrect. Several years later, unexplainable convulsions started occurring among the villagers who helped with the excavation. Blech, I can't read today. Or ever. Who helped with the excavation of Las Plagas. Then one day, all of a sudden, these villagers turned into violent savages. Maybe they're just misunderstood. You can't just call them all violent savages. Maybe, just maybe, they, or boxing, or the game of football. You don't know. I don't know either. That's why I'm going to assume the best. Alright, enough of that nonsense. They later found out it was caused by the Las Plagas. Although they appeared fossilized, they were able to survive the long years by lying in a dormant state at the cellular level, remaining in a spore-like form. Wait. So, were they dormant as, like, spores? Or were they, like, in a cellular structure state? Like, this is where things get kind of confusing. And I'm no biologist, so maybe this does make sense, but it just seems like if you have a spore, like, I know a spore is a cell to some degree, Or maybe it's not, I don't know. You know what, I don't know. But it feels like using all of this, like, different terminology is just muddling up, everything. Maybe that's what they're going for. They want to make this very confusing so that you can't figure out how Las Plagas actually works. And not that, you know, there's a real-life explanation for how it works, but they realized they didn't have any real way to revive it and have it make sense, so they just wanted to confuse you beyond any hope of understanding Las Plagas. Like, they don't want to have to explain it, so let's make it as confusing as possible so that no one will question it. Apparently, during the excavation, the villagers inhaled the spores, and within their bodies, the parasites became active again. This is how the Las Plagas were resurrected. Even as I'm writing this, the excavation of the Las Plagas continues. God only knows how many of these Plagas have been resurrected, not to mention the countless number of ganados that have been created. Their inhumane activity must be put to an end. If they are not stopped, people around the world will turn into victims of this crazy cult organization. Except for Albert Wesker, we will saturate the atmosphere with Ouroboros. In 5 minutes, we will reach the optimum height to read the next documents to everyone who ends up watching this video. I actually don't know if that's like a thing. I'm just, you know, sometimes you just gotta throw things out there because fun times for everyone. All right then. Yeah, there's stuff around here. I wish I could... Wait a minute. Why do you have artillery shells, sir? Am I missing a weapon? Obviously, I'm not missing the mine thrower. I have that.
Welcome.
Is that what those shells are for? No, they're not. They take darts.
Some rare things on what are you selling?
What are you selling? I don't know. Anything to make inventory space? That'd be nice.
Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
I feel like that needs something else. It looks like it's missing something. So I'm not going to sell that just yet. What are you tuning up now, stranger? I mean, I could. If I sell something, but I don't want to.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the moment. I don't need anything in particular. Alright. If I don't really need anything. Oh. Uh-oh. You know, for a while I was convinced that if you use the mine thrower to kill someone, that they wouldn't drop items. And I probably saw people drop items even when I used the mine thrower to kill them, it just, I wouldn't pay attention. I would only notice it because, like, oh, I killed this person, and I now don't have an item from them. Sure, guy. That's smart. Pesetas. All kinds of delicious money. I need dynamite to blow that thing up, so that's fun. Oh, are you yelling? Who's yelling? Hey, if I... Sir? I swear. It's almost as though... Yay! Yeah, what you said. Oh. Well, those items are gone anyway. It's not like I'm gonna get anything interesting out of that section. Yeah. Oh, I have to restore power? We need more power! Okay, well... Where are these guys at? That was like 0% skill, it just lined up perfectly for me. That was like maybe 2% skill. Because I actually maneuvered the cursor there. I kind of hate that aspect of sniping here. It's like... I mean, I get it. You're not always going to be able to... Yeah, it's fossilized Plagas. Like, you're not always going to be able to, like, get yourself a steady surface where you can, you know, like, minimize all movement in your rifle. Like, that makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, the game should at least give you an option, like, to use something in your environment to help stabilize your rifle. And the one thing that does kind of annoy me too is that when you're using a sniper rifle, it has a built-in stock. So when you have a weapon like the Red 9 or the TMP where you could buy a stock for it, it's like, alright, well these weapons, they'll shake a lot if you don't have the stock, but the second you do, you can brace them against your body. And does this not... Okay, I was just missing, because I'm terrible as a shot. But yeah, so I mean, with a built-in stock, the sniper rifle should be a lot more stable. And where is this guy? Where did he go? Are you somewhere, sir? Hi. Yes. This is the best scenario to use a grenade. Los granados meet los granados. And I guess I can use a health item. I think I've earned it. Seems like it'll be okay. Like, will that really hurt me at the end of the day? Did I, you know, do something too quickly? I don't want to think that I did, but at the same time... Hold on, sorry. I don't mean to waste time here. Let me see if I can... Alright, dynamite. Real quick. Come on. on? No, but I could have sold the dynamite at a high price. Oh, there's like something up on here that I didn't see before. An abundance of shotgun shells. Hooray. Now, I'm starting to wonder, now that I'm playing through this area again, was this entire area supposed to be like one big reference to, oh no, not this area isn't a reference, is the area near the end of Resident Evil 7 one big reference to this area? It seems like it is. And, you know, far be it from me to complain or criticize the Resident Evil series, but, I mean, that still doesn't make me enjoy 7. I'm not a fan of it. I just found it to be kind of annoying. And I am stalling a bit, because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to handle this next area when they throw out 2 El Gigante at me. Now, for those of you who don't remember, a long time ago, back when the GameCube was still a thing, you could play Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube, and you had the option of fighting the 2 El Gigante, but dropping one of them into a pit. Now, doing so was supposed to get rid of the, like, gold that they dropped. So, you know, you make the fight easier, but you lose half the rewards. However, there was a glitch where if you did that, you could come back into the room after you were done the fight, and the gold from the El Gigante that you dropped into the lava pit would be there. Like, just ready to go. Like, hey, pick me up and use me to buy new things at the merchant. Since then, they have patched that glitch. And even if they hadn't patched it when they originally re-released the game, they could just easily put out a little patch through DLC on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One or whatever you're playing this on. And there you go. You know, you no longer have that fun little glitch to take advantage of. So, this provides a very interesting problem. Well, not an interesting problem, but it provides a problem of, do I fight El Gigante as I am now? Or do I come back? You know what? I fight them as I am now. That's what I'm going to do. I was going to, like, maybe go back to the merchant and do some things. But, you know what? I have the Magnum. I have the mine launcher. I have the sniper rifle. I have the TMP. A lot of these weapons are highly upgraded. Shotgun might actually be useful too if I can get them to expose their parasite and pump out a few rounds into it. I don't know if that's faster than knifing them. Let me see what I could grab before the fight starts, because that might help me in the long run. I forget where exactly it is you have to stand in order to spawn the El Gigante. But I remember that this takes you over here, so it's a quick escape. There's no ladder there. I thought there was something else I could climb up on. No? Okay. If I'm gonna do this, let me start with the mine thrower actually. Yeah! Alright, so I was trying to figure out how I wanted to go about fighting these guys. And I am not going to use the trapdoor unless something really bad happens, I may have to use that first aid spray. Maybe they can't destroy this thing, but from what I've seen, I don't think I could get off more than one shot before I have to run. Yeah, I got a shot off on him. He's hurt. So am I. Oh, yeah. Oh, I had no time. Oh, I didn't die. All right. You know what? It's a new day. Did I use up all my mine thrower ammo? No, I did not. Okay. Okay, we have a few left. Now, far be it from me to just mindlessly waste ammo. I think this entire playthrough has shown that I've been fairly decent about conserving my shots. Yeah, I know. Hulk Smash, El Gigante, break things. This is actually another area where it could be worth saving the rocket launcher. You know, I always thought that he tore that thing down. For the life of me, I don't remember this thing staying intact. I also feel like I am not doing a good job at... Oh, great, and the parasite's out. Oh, no, he's getting back up. That was a waste. That was a big waste. Boy, I love only having 4 Magnum rounds left and having wasted 6 of them. Oh great, he didn't go far away. Ow. Why did I try to fight? What if I could just run to the exit? Oh. Well, I mean, I got the quick reload at least. Alright, if I die during this fight, I'm going to, so I'm going to try to get more money. If I die during this fight, I think I might just have to swallow my pride and, in the nipple. Which, end result, I'll have to use the little circle pit trap thing here. I don't see, another viable option at this juncture. Yeah. Okay. Nah, he ain't going down. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna restart. I wasted enough ammo. Really? Sure. Okay, guy. Oh my god, if this works... No, that's a little too slow. Give me this thing. No. I want to redo this fight. Of course, I say this, I'm almost dead, and I'm now starting to actually win. Not sure how. Really? When Leon's in this health, does he just gain Ultra Instinct? Like, hey, Jiren, you're not going to be able to hit Leon Kennedy. His super training with the military has made him, like, the ultimate fighter. And what have you been doing? You're just like... I mean, that... Really? Really? Sure. I mean, I can't mash with Jack, so I need to do something to buy myself some reload time. Seems like I'm not going to really make it out of this without doing that. I think that's the big shame of this entire section. But I must admit, this strategy of let's get two El Gigante, so I guess Los Gigantes? Is that what we're working with now? How would they... I mean, I was kind of trying to die anyway, so I'm not going to be upset. Alright, if I'm going to fight this, I think I'm at a point where I just have to quickly drop one of them in the pit and then let that carry me through like the first half of this fight, because otherwise I'm not getting anywhere. Well, at this juncture, let's give it a retry. Because I feel like if I can just get one of them in the pit, whether I use the Mind Thrower or the Magnum, either one would honestly allow me to finish off El Gigante. So let's do that strategy. Let's take the coward's way out. And I didn't grab any of the items, so this might work a little differently now. That's right. And now this one is kind of stuck going around. Allows me to do that. I get 2 good shots in. And yeah, he blew up while that was happening. I don't want to go near that pit. So I feel like doing so is the point at which I'll get dragged in. Because you can get dragged into that fire hole real easy. Let's just use that. Let's just make that real easy. Oh, that closed up. Okay, now it's safe to walk through. Unless he somehow finds a way to punch through the pit. That'll be something interesting. Actually, I've never tried to get both in. So let's see if this is an option. Oh, that's what happens. The voice is lost. Oh, he's not happy about that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna take this approach. Just because there we go. I feel like you could get a 7th or maybe even an 8th cut on him, but I'm just not that fast at mashing the button. Meanwhile, El Gigante is raging. This fight is a lot more manageable if you drop one in the pit, but I kind of hate that I had to do that. It's money that I am now losing entirely. Oh my god. Please be dead. Okay, he should be dead. How much ammo? I'm just gonna reload it. This is not how I would have liked things to go. But alas, it's 15,000 I can kind of live with, and then I guess having, you know, all of my shotgun ammo, most of my mine thrower ammo. You know what? I could reload this. It is kind of a shame that I was getting real close to the end of beating both of them previously. And I just... No, I kind of lost the will to fight them. It was bad. It was bad times for all involved. But yeah, Okay. Let's find out what that thing is, because I don't like the sound of that. That sounds pretty ominous and scary, and I don't want to face whatever this is. Please, sir. This thing is scary. No, but really, what is that thing? Do I want to know? I feel like I don't. Alright, I mean, I guess I'll cautiously move forward. I just don't want to be murdered by a giant bug or something. Oh, that's what these are. You know what? As much as I want to just, like, fight them easily, I also... I still need those eyes. Alright, two lights shall shine on the path. I can't read today. Yeah! I think when they're in the air, you can one-shot them. I cannot remember. But I think, yeah, it's a one-shot when they're in the air. Which is ironic that I'm using a rapid-fire weapon to kill them when they are so easily killed. Blue eyes, anyone? Blue eyes? Need them for my lamp? And my Kaiba deck? Just give me all of your blue eyes. Hello there, sir. I do not wish to fight you with my TMP. I am going to use this. And you know what? No, I'm not going to use a grenade. That would be a waste. Green eyes. Yeah, I'm getting some herbs. Leon, what if that switch just, like, activated a big bomb? Like a big, stupid bomb, and it just blew up in your face. Run. Run, stupid. Run, stupid. I probably should have combined two and healed, but... Oh, jeez. I don't like this. Oh, come on! Alright. No. This is gonna be a bad time. Alright. Should have done that from the beginning, but whatever. Whatevs. Ah! Stop! Oh. Stupid little rabbit kicks. I have the gift of flight, and I will take to the ground in order to attack you. Can any of you drop one blue eye? That's all I need. Please. blue eyes, please. I just need one. That would be super nice. I know we're supposed to be enemies and all. I also know that TMP ammo was just floating over the ground. Oh, I killed the one that was flying on the side. Guaranteed he had the blue eye. Because that is my luck. Oh boy. For dry green eyes, use Striker, the shotgun, not the Mortal Kombat character. Alright, we're lighting up this path. I mean, I don't know why that one light source was on, but not making that little beam. And yeah, you know, let's just make something that will melt the door, and then we'll go through that, and we won't melt for some reason. Okay, no, where are they? Oh, did I just get a blue eye? Yes. Now that I have this blue eye, I will rip it in half so that it can never be used against me. Yeah, alright. And I think that's the only other butterfly lamp in the game we get, so we actually have a lot of stuff we could sell. And, yeah, I think it is if they're in the air, they get one shot. I'm sure I said that already, but that definitely confirmed it, if it wasn't already certain. No, I want to be stuck in this cave with the bugs all my life. Uh-oh. Oof, that was close. Let me pull this switch. Yeah. Now. Doesn't stop all of them. But if I stand where the light source is now, I'll make it through. I'm gonna make it after all. Oh, you know what? If I'm correct. Yes! Okay, I knew there was something I was missing. Alright, so if I could find a merchant. Oh, wow. That was a quick chapter. I mean, not that quick, because I took like 40 minutes to do it. But, I mean, I don't know. I still feel kind of bad that I didn't get the two other things with the El Gigante, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you just don't get the victory you want. You have to settle for the victory you've received. Yeah, we'll go one more chapter. Just one more, though. I don't want to, like, plow through this game. I feel like that'd be a little irresponsible. Because it is Sunday. I want to just take some time to relax and do things. I see Merchant. Hello, Merchant. My good friend. I mean, you'd be a better friend if you just gave me stuff. Letter from Ada. Leon, how do you like the new shade of lipstick I just purchased? I'm thinking of wearing it when I go out on the town without you. Once a plaga egg hatches, it's nearly impossible to remove from the body, but if it's before it hatches, then it can be neutralized by medication, and you won't survive the operation. As far as I know, the girl was injected with the egg before you. Her time is ticking. You should prepare yourself for the worst-case scenario. Hey, Leon, just in case you were thinking of having Ashley as, like, your new chick, no, because I'm Ada and I am jealous, but I will never, ever, 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 ever go out with you. Just want to make sure you know. All the best.
Got some rare
Umbrella's
things
most
on
hated
what
spy.
Are you selling?
Yeah, we have a lot of things we could sell.
Is that all straight? Is that
15 of these green eyes,
Is that
2
all
of these red eyes, this butterfly lamp, and the Salazar family crown.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm sure I missed the red gem. That's probably gone at this point. The red 9 needed that, because that's going to really help me out in the long run. Did I load the Magnum? That's a good question. No, I did not.
Anytime.
Yes, how about right now?
What are you buying?
I'll hold off on the TMP capacity upgrade.
What are you buying?
Capacity's not the biggest priority for
Is that
me.
all, strange? Is that all?
At least not unless the weapon is completely empty. At which point, yeah. Oh, I want the firepower on that thing.
What are you
Let's sell
selling?
something. I mean, with the elegant mask, I honestly feel like I'll find the red one, but I don't think I get another elegant mask, so I don't mind selling these 2 gems.
Is that all?
I mean, if I get another mask, then I'll just have to eat my own words, but whatever. Whatevs.
Is that all, stranger?
Wait, no. I wanted to upgrade
Is that all, stranger?
Striker's firepower.
Thank.
Not because I hate the sniper rifle, but because the Striker is just an easier option to use when dealing with groups. And I feel like I've been missing birds' nests. Quick, instigate the Ganado, and then run to the merchant for help. He'll know what to do. Why did you lure in all these customers, stranger? That was a good use of that grenade. Really? Why am I awful at shooting at these torches? Do I just need to buy a rocket launcher and aim in the general direction to make sure I hit it? Because I don't have the money to do that. Come on, game. Work with me and my terrible aim. I don't want to have to actually put effort into this. He thinks I used that grenade too early. But he also thinks this is a fine time to use these grenades. Oh. Ow! Really? That's not nice. Oh. Hello. Oh, please climb the ladder. Oh. Well, no, we ain't having that. So, currently, my red 9 is about the same strength. Not exactly the same, but it's like, I think it's like a difference of like 0.3. But it's about the same strength as my shotgun was when I first got it back in the, like the very first village you get to. So the red 9 is a very viable option right now, and I think, I mean, I still need to do capacity for it in order to get the, like the special unlock feature for it. But I think once I do that, I will be able to, I think the power, it used to be 5, I think it's now 6.5. But that'll make it stronger than the base power of the striker. So that gives you a handgun that has shotgun level power, which is really good, especially considering how much handgun ammo you get in this game. Ever since that snake in a vase, I just never trusted anything. Shoot him while he's on the ground, like a hero would. Yeah, I hear you, Chainsaw Ganado. I think... No. I think I remember hearing, like, something about, like, how if you shoot the bear traps as they walk over them, the bear traps will hit them. But I can't remember if that's like fact or rumor. Okay, that was weird. My controller just disconnected. Right as I was attempting to test the bear trap theory. Oh no. The Los Illuminados cult has more power than I thought. They're affecting my actual game. Yeah, I hear you revving your chainsaw. You realize that I could just wait out here till you run out of fuel, and then you're gonna look real silly swinging that thing around, right? I mean, realistically, that's what would happen. But because this is Resident Evil land, chainsaws have, like, unlimited gas. Like, the fuel reserves that they give to their people in order to just keep their chainsaws revved and going. Probably part of the reason why America was coming in here is like, hey, we need that oil. Gimme. I mean, I hear you. I don't know what you want me to do. The Staff of Royalty. Can I equip it and parade around like Big Cheese? Or are we not using that term anymore? Was that the Chapter 2 terminology that we just gave up on once we hit the castle? Come on, Leon. What's the kids' slang of the day? Really? I mean... Dear guy with chainsaw, you had a really good chance, and you decided to throw it away. I know your compatriot is in the basement. Not sure why you all decided to wait until I got here. But I do find it very fun that you have a friend in the basement. Will, you weren't aiming! No, I wasn't. I have enough ammo where I don't have to. America's military defense spending is coming in super handy right now. Actually, I don't want to be that close to you. Let's go over here. It really is like having a rapid-fire shotgun. You don't get the kickback every time, but, you know. For the one shot with the kickback, you're pumping 5 or 6 shots into them, unless you're missing like I am, every single time. Either way, very worth it to upgrade the Red 9 fully. It is a good gun. Some would say the best gun. You might think I have the right amount of weaponry to take on these Ganado, but you'd be wrong. I'm actually burning through my ammo pretty quickly. You mean my not unlimited ammo doesn't last forever? You mean there's, like, a limit to how much I could actually, like, throw at these guys? What a shock. I've unlocked the door to the mine, using the key to the mine. Alright. I feel like, if anything, the El Gigante or the chainsaw guys would have been good to have around here. Like, the chainsaw guys in this area. Because you get down here, or, like, they come after you try to get through here. Oh, no! Not this trap I've seen before. Quick, shoot the lights out. I feel like it started to actually go down a little bit. Like, it dropped a tiny amount. Hey, you know this room where the spikes can still fall and kill you if you're not careful? Let's loot it for treasure. That's the best move. And let's just leave spindles all over the ground. Yeah, that's something I want to try. I want to see, like, if I replay this game, like, if I just don't sell any of my spindles, how many I'll have by the end of the game. And would treasure carry over? I feel like that's something you'd have to, like, save right before the last merchant. So that if it doesn't carry over, you could just say, alright, well, screw it, I'm gonna restart. I feel like I'm gonna have to reorganize this inventory at some point. Because, I mean, maybe I get an extra thing? Get out to do that? That's crazy. Let's just shoot it. I love that these guys... Let's get to the last guy. I'm slowly getting up. Yeah. This is fine. This is all fine. Oh no! Quick, if we keep jumping down, he'll run out of shotgun rounds eventually. That plan can't fail. Give me that money. Oh, nope. Gonna do this thing. Get back over here. Yeah. Oh, that was too perfect. Let me stand up just in time to prevent you from having to quick time dodge this thing. Oh, wait a minute. Am I out of shotgun rounds? I am! Okay. That's a little concerning. That's fine, though. Back in the handgun. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. 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 Oh, Jesus. I can't get it. But I'm gonna assume that Mr. Chainsaw Fanatic is, no longer part of what I like to call the living. And, Climb, Leon! Climb! I didn't get that $10,000. It's over there. Can I shoot it and get it? No. Oh well. I wasted too much time. Alright, upgrading capacity on the shotgun might eventually be a priority. Let's see if 5 shotgun shells is enough to get me. Oh wait, it's not. It's actually too much, and I should have finished it off because now I have only the 5. And that's okay. I'll learn to live with my mistakes. Ba da 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 da. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Why didn't I think of that when I found Ada's letter?
Welcome.
Because she kind of gives you a list of what you have to do as like Mr. Super Bodyguard.
What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all?
I don't think the staff combines with anything, so there's no real issue with selling it.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
The only reason to buy the,
Is that all, stranger?
what is it?
Thank you.
Firing speed is max.
Is that all, stranger?
Alright,
Thank you.
I guess I'll live with that.
Come back.
I think I do run into him at least once before I, fight Salazar as that giant weird monster when he merges with his left hand. But for now, I'm gonna try to conserve some ammo. I don't want to use my TMP yet because I feel like I'll be using that in the fight against Salazar a lot. Or if I use it, I don't want to reload it. So it's gonna come down to for a sacrifice of the lion. Alright, there we go. Oh. I don't gotta worry about that yet. Alright. Well, that was a fairly quick chapter, but, yeah, the first one took 40 minutes. I know I messed around in this one for a bit, but, you know, that wasn't too bad. Anyway. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and would want to see more content from me, please like and subscribe to this channel. If you're looking for other interesting YouTubers to watch, check out both the channels of Final Fantasy Union and Level Up Lauren. They inspired me to get into streaming, and currently Lauren is she's playing Dragon Quest, I think 11. The newest one. I think that's 11. I haven't kept up with Dragon Quest since 8, so I'm a little behind on the times. But, yeah, definitely give her a like and subscribe as well. She's awesome. But more than anything else, I am just happy that you decided to check out the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.